So what is up guys, it's Drew Builds here, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you never miss a video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's tutorial, and without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So the first thing we need to do is we need to place a wooden block right in front of us, and then we need to count 2 blocks over, place another one. Then we need to count 6 blocks over, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then place one on the 7th one. So there should be 6 spaces between, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then from here we need to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one we're going to place one here. So there should be 4 spaces between these blocks here. So as you guys can see, there's 1 with 2 gaps, then between here there's 6, and then between here there's 4. Then all we need to do now is we need to do the same thing, but we need to count 1, 2, 3. Then on the 4th one we place one. Then we just basically place the same one like we did there, the same one like we did there, just making sure it's all lined up with this. Then over here we don't place anything there, so what we now do over here is we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on the 6th one we place a block like there, and then all the way over here. So hold on, I probably just confused you guys. So this is the top right block, top left block over here, and then we walk all the way over here, and then we place one right here. So if you want to know how far that is, well, actually right here. So it should line up with this one and line up with this one as well. So that should in total be 16 blocks from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yep, 16 blocks from this one and including this one. So when you've done that, I should have already placed the foundation, so you should have already built this, but this is just for the, oh, as you guys can see, this one's actually wrong. It should be right there. So as you guys can see, everything should line up nice and neatly if you've done it correctly, as I've done there. Now the easy part of this, all you need to do now is just place wood all over here. So just going to place wood like this. Just going to place wood going all across the edge, and then we're just going to fill in wood for all of this area. So as you guys can see now, what you should have is this thing here. So you just have normal wood, and then of course we've got the pieces of wood that we placed there before. So what you want to do now is we want to come over to here, and then we want to place an additional wood block on top of this, and one here, and then that is basically going to be the entrance for the house. So we're going to walk in, and we're going to go walk in here. So then we need to destroy these 2 blocks right here and replace them with stairs, just like that. So really simple, really easy. Then what we need to do is these blocks over here, we're going to build them up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of these blocks, build them up by 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to do the same for this one, that one, and that one over there. So now that we've got this all done, all we need to do is on these outer edges we need to fill it in with wood. So what we need to do now is basically over here and all the way around here. So basically, short story, so what this is going to be the doorway right here, this one here, and you don't want to place any wood right here just yet. So from here to here I'm just going to add wood, then from here to here I'm just going to add wood, then from here to here I'm just going to add wood, then here to here we're just going to add wood, then all along the back wall we're going to add some more wood, and then of course once we get to here we're going to add more wood, of course, because these are the walls that are going to be wooded up. We're having wood, and this one right here is not going to have any wood whatsoever. So for this wall we're just going to fill it in with wood. So we're just going to do this, do that, and then there we go, set wood, and I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. So all of these walls need to have wood built up to this highest point, just like that wall, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. So as you guys can see, this is all done now. So all the walls have been built up by 7 blocks, and this is what it should look like. What we need to do now is we need to get ourselves some fences. Now of course there's different colors of fences that you guys can get, but me personally I'm just going to get myself the standard oak ones. There we go. We're just going to place these ones down around the edge on the right and on the left here like that. So we've got a nice little area coming into the house. Now what we need to do is we need to cut out the spaces for the windows, and also we need to add the blocks here. So we want to leave a 2 block gap. So we just want to leave 2 blocks, and then we want to build up all the way to the top like we did here. So now we need to cut out the spaces for the windows. So what we need to do now is we need to come over here, then leave the first 2 layers and then cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then is that right though? Is that right? I think it's right. No, in fact, that's not right actually, guys. So we want to move the window up one, just like that actually, guys. So in fact, hold on, guys. I'm a bit confused at this window, but I'm not sure. Hold on, guys. So as I was saying, we're just going to leave the window right there. So yeah, just knock out the window 4 blocks. We're going to leave the first two and the first 3 layers actually. We're going to leave the first 3 layers. So 1, 2, 3, then knock out a 4x4 window. Then we're going to come over to here and we're going to do the same exact thing. Because there's already 1 layer here, we're just going to leave the first 2 and then knock out 1 like this, I believe. Or is in fact, I believe it is yeah, it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna knock out another one over here, just like that. And then of course, when we come around to here, we're gonna knock out another window, which this one should actually be another 4x4 window, but since it's not 4x4, it's 1, 2, 3, as you guys can see, with its 3 layers. So I'll just illustrate it easier. 1, 2, 3 layers. Then this is where we knock out the window. It's just a 2x3 window, a simple window. Make sure you have 1 piece of wood on each side. As you guys can see, very simple. 1 piece of wood on each side. Then for the back, you don't need to add a window, but if you do want to add one, you can add one. So there's just 3 windows, 1 here, and 1 over here. Now what we need to do is get our dark oak wood stairs, or you can get your normal oak wood stairs, but I prefer dark oak wood because it stands out a bit more. Then underneath, over like that. Let me just check I'm using the right wood, because there's different types of wood. You can use spruce wood if you want, but I like dark oak wood because it stands out a ton more and it looks a lot better. So as you can see, stairs up and down there. Then we need to put stairs down like that, then stairs above like this. But then when we get to the edges, just make sure they curve inwards because it looks a lot nicer and it just makes it look a lot nicer. Yeah. Then we're just gonna come over here. Then we come over here, place one here, place one on the edge like that, and then one in the middle, one on the right, one on the left. There we go. And then of course we go over here, place glass panes, and then boom, there we go. And then of course we need to add the glass, so add the glass, very easy. And now you don't have to add the dark oak panes because you know, it does look kind of weird. I must say it does look kind of weird, but you know, it's entirely up to you. I just feel like the dark oak panes do the job. Or in fact, you could use spruce wood because spruce wood does look really nice as well. Spruce wood does look really nice. And if you are gonna use the dark oak, I would definitely recommend that if you are using the wood, I would definitely recommend that you use the one of the dark oak wood building blocks. So for example, instead of having these blocks, if you want, you can change out all of these blocks for these blocks, and it might look a lot better with the contrasting wood. But it's just up to you. It's just a thought. You don't have to do that. So now for the rest of the house, actually what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get a head start on the roof. So for the roof, we're gonna go around the top part like this, just building stairs all the way around, and then we're gonna go around here like that, and I'm gonna place one here, and then we're gonna place one at the edge like that, and then we're gonna go around the back of the wall here. So we're just gonna go all the way around like this, and then we're gonna go all the way around like this, and then we're going to go around like this. There we go. So as you guys can see, that is going to be the start of the roof. So we want to make sure that we always have one extended out like this, and we want to make sure that is how we do it. So yeah, one's extending out, as you guys can see, on either side, and this is because the roof is going to be extended upwards. So we need to do a quick pattern. So we need to do underneath on both sides, place stairs underneath, then we need to do one over like this, then we need to do one underneath, we need to one over, we need to do one underneath like this, then one over, then one underneath, oh gosh, one underneath, then one over, then one underneath, then one over. As you guys can see, that is how we do that, and that is how the window should be. Then we need to do the same thing here, so just both under, then over, and then over, then under, then over, then under, and under, and then over and over. And of course, with this one, we've got a little bit of leeway with the window because since there's not like a single, you know, it doesn't match up equally. What we now need to do is place a stairs underneath just like that, and then we'll figure out the rest in a minute. So what we now need to do is we need to join these up. So in order to join these up, we need to go around just like this, and then when we get to this point, just bring it around like that. There we go. And then when we're here, just bring it around like this, like that. Bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, and then we just do this all the way until we get to the top part. So I'm probably going to speed this up, and then I'll show you guys how to do the next part. So now, as you guys can see, when you've done all of that, what should happen is you should have one last layer left here. So then what you need to do is you need to get yourself a slab of dark oak wood, or whichever wood you are using. And then we're going to take that slab, and then we're going to use this, and then we're going to fill it in this area. So I'm going to place one on top, and then we're going to go in like this all the way until it covers up the roof, just like that. Okay, I'm moving way too fast. And as you guys can see, we get the perfect roof. Now, of course, in these areas, these little gaps right here, we just need to fill this in with our wood. There we go, like that. And then we need to come around here, fill this in with our wood. Our wood. Oh my gosh, can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, so fill it in with your wood, and then there we go. So pretty much the house is pretty much done at this state. But of course, it does look quite weird because I did use two different colors of wood. Like I said, if I were to switch this to the actual dark oak wood and remain with the standard oak wood planks, it would look a lot better. And I'm probably going to do that, and I'll show you guys quickly how that will look. But also, if you want to, you know, complete the house, like completely finish the house, what you want to do, this is extra. This is like, you don't have to do this, but if you want to do this, you know, you're free to go ahead and do this. What you want to do is get yourself some stone brick stairs, and then what you can do is, like, at the edges of the house, so you know, you can go to here, and then all the way at the edges you can I'll show you quickly. This is what you can do. You can basically at the edges of everything, like at the edges of the roof, so for example the front part like this, you can do, and then go around the edges like this. You can I'll show you quickly. So just go around the edges. You don't have to do this, guys. This is just a design suggestion. You can go around the house. There we go. You can just go around the edge, guys, and it just looks really a lot better. It gives it a more finished look, because if you have just one plain old piece of wood just on the roof, it just doesn't look as great as having a, you know, a whole entire area of wood all the way around the house. So yeah, definitely just try it out. If you want to try it out, let me know how it goes. So as you guys can see, it looks a bit more finished now, but I will change the wood so to show you guys how it looks. Let me just get a slab of stone brick stairs just to show you guys how this looks, and I'm going to switch the wood to the dark oak wood because I want to show you guys how it looks. Now if you like the way the house looks, by all means don't change anything, just keep it. You know, hopefully you enjoyed the tutorial, but I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to do a quick cut, and I'm going to show you guys how this house should look with the other wood. Yeah, of course, make sure you do the back part as well. I'm just not doing the back part because it's going to take a little while, and you guys can already see what it looks like from the front. So I'm going to quickly change the wood, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Now, as you guys can see, you can have the final design like this, or you can have it like this, which is personally the best version, I think, of the house. So yeah, this is definitely the way you want to keep your house. Just make sure the actual pieces of wood match the pieces of wooden planks. Well, they don't match the pieces of wooden planks. Just make sure the pieces of wood match a piece of wooden stairs, and your house will be fine. So you can change it to either color piece of wood you want. Of course, don't forget to add doors here. And if you want a little design tip, just change these 2 blocks for stairs, and everything should be fine. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this house tutorial, what you can do for final touch, but I honestly don't recommend it, is actually what I did previously is I went around the house, and then I added a cobblestone layer here just to give it an extra touch. Added a layer of cobblestone, and I'm not gonna add it all the way around the house because, you know, as you can see from the front, it does look, you know, it does look a little bit more detail. And also when you do, you know, use this house, of course the windows, you're gonna have to jump to see them, but you know, to avoid this problem, just make sure the layer of your house is on a 1 block layer. So of course, if your house is on a 1 block layer like this, you know, your house is going to be, you know, you're going to be able to use your house very nicely. So of course, when, you know, people come into your house like this, what you want to do is you definitely want to have some stairs right here, just like this, so that when they come in, you know, when they come in, they'll be like, oh well, you can't come in right now. So just make this a bit taller, and then yeah, just come in, and then of course with the wood, as you guys can see, everything works out to be fine. So I'll just build this for you now. Let me just use the mod that I've installed. hashtag set wood. There we go. So as you guys can see, this is just fine. And let me add the door. So I'll show you guys, because I know a lot of you guys want to watch every single thing, which is why I do the full and show you guys the extra stuff as well, because a lot of you guys want to see every single thing that this tutorial has to offer. So let's say the house was like this. You just come in and then, oh, okay, you just build this back a bit, and then there we go. And then we can just come in there, and then we can just even place the blocks there, that when you come in like this, we can just come in straight away. Or if you want, you can change the way the doors are placed, because personally I feel like the doors look a little better there. And then, like I said before, add that, come in, and then boom, there we go. So the house is really simple, really nice. I really like this house because it's so elevated, it's so much bigger, and yeah, it's just a really standard, really nice, really standard house. So if you definitely enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on notifications, and until the next time, I'll see you in my next video.